Greetings, YouTubers and people of the interwebs. Cthulhu back again, this time with Cthulhu Reviews Modern Thundercats 4-inch Lion-O. Yeah, I think that's all of his description. There are, in the new Thundercats line, there's the 4-inch and then there's the 6-inch line of figures. This happens to be the 4-inch Lion-O. I love these things. I love the old school. Love the new cartoon. I love the new toys. I'm totally like big kidding out when I go in a store. I'm just like, yee-hee, Thundercats. But yeah, pretty good little figures. Accessories, of course, he comes with the Sword of Omens, which is very soft plastic. So when you're taking out of a package, or if you buy it in a store, you may not want to leave it in a hot car because it will probably make it worse depending on how yours happens to be in the package, and it will warp it. You can fix it by heating, like running under warm water, straightening it out, and then cooling it down. It comes with this little gauntlet with the mini Sword of Omens, which stores in there, just kind of snaps in there. I do like I like it about this one and don't like it about the 6-inch, which I'll cover when I do the review for that. But on this one, as you'll notice, when it's not plugged in, you see through it. When you plug it in, you can see the red jewel. I think in the cartoon, if I've noticed correctly, the jewel itself is always in the gauntlet either way. Doesn't really matter, but it's just kind of cool because on the 6-inch, you can see the circle molded there, but it's just gold colored. So, a little touch of red paint would have made it look pretty cool. But, of course, he can hold either sword. You saw him holding the big one. They hold their stuff pretty well. The gauntlet, typically in the show, he wears it on his right arm, just kind of presses on. Pretty good. I mean, it's not super on there, but, stays on pretty good. As far as the figure goes, really great articulation. Got waist, in and out, back and forth for legs, knee, ankle swivel, ball jointed shoulder. It's a little hindered by his collar piece there on this arm. Rotates sort of at the wrist. It's actually a little bit up, but spins all the way around on that. Elbow in and out. So, it's basically kind of reminds me of the Marvel Universe line, except the Marvel Universes, I think, tend to use a ball joint there. But good articulation, of course, head, spin around, or left to right. Again, a little bit hindered by his collar piece and the hair mold. Great paint apps, which actually leads me to one of the few minor gripes I have about the new Thundercat toys. It's really, really great paint apps on this guy. You don't see a lot of smudging. You don't see a lot of, something's the wrong color. I mean, you can even see, like, the fine detail in the Thundercat symbol on his belt. I can zoom in there. Can't get the light to catch it. But, that being said, as great as it is, you can actually, I don't know if the camera will even try to pick it up. Let's see here. But, he's even got the outline around his eyes. And, just really great. There you go, there's the belt. You can see all that on a little 4-inch figure. They managed to mass produce and get that quality. But, let me get him back in focus real quick. For some reason, you can see that, and you can see that. And it just kind of cracks me up that everything else is so well done, but you can see the pin and or assembly piece for the shoulder, when they could just made it out of the same color plastic, painted it, something. Second, very minor gripe. Not as bad on Lion-O and Tigra, more so on Chitara, but they have this play feature called Links, and it's a little magnet. Like I said, it's not as bad on these guys, but on Chitara, it's just like this cube that just, like right there, it actually hinders her head articulation. And it helps them, it activates sounds and such. I did a Thunder Tank review with Snarf, so, you can see that. But it's a cool gimmick. I'm not knocking the gimmick. I really like it, because, it's better than, like, having hindered articulation so you can push a button and he swings the sword or something. But it's just like, you didn't necessarily need to have this extra molded piece. You could just put a decently strength magnet in there and it would accomplish the same goal. And, you would have a slightly cleaner looking figure, and there you be. That so far in the figures I have is my only gripes. The shoulder thing just kills me. It's the same way in the 6-inch, which I'll get into when I do Panthro and Mumra and Lion-O for that. But other than that, I highly recommend them. I think they go for, gosh, I don't know. I bought so many of them at the same time, I honestly can't remember how much they individually were. I want to say $10 at best for the little ones, and about $15 at most on the larger scale ones. But I'm a huge fan. I'm going to get at least one of everything, if not two. Anyway, definitely worth it. Good playability. A kid could really have fun with these things. Like I said, I'll admit to playing with my Thundercats toys. But the larger scale ones for playability, not so much, but I'll get into that when I do one of those. They're more display. But really solid stuff. Bandai, they don't make a whole lot of figures, but when they do, good job, guys. You kind of knocked it out of the park. But coming up, this week I'll have some more Thundercat stuff of the big and small variety, and some more of the Lego Hero Factory. So stay tuned.